Are you struggling to create a brand that stands out in your industry? Do you find yourself wondering what your competitors are doing right and wrong? One of the keys to developing a successful brand is understanding your competitors and their strategies. In this video, I'll take you through the exact 14-step recipe for conducting a thorough and effective competitor analysis that we use with our clients. From creating a data capturing tool to analysing marketing strategies. And make sure you stay to the end where I'll share a few of my favourite competitor analysis tools to fast track your research. Don't let your brand get lost in the noise. Let's dive in and give your brand the competitive edge it deserves. With millions of businesses vying for consumers' attention, competition is fierce in virtually every industry. Whether you operate in a small niche or a broad market, chances are there are plenty of businesses offering similar products or services. That's where competitive analysis comes in. Smart brands understand the importance of conducting thorough competitive analysis. By putting themselves in their customers' shoes and experiencing the market from their perspective, they can gain valuable insights into the competitive landscape. This allows them to identify gaps in the market, spot emerging trends, and find ways to stand apart from their competitors. Comprehensive competitive analysis can help answer critical questions such as: what opportunities exist in the market? What are the gaps that need to be filled? What market trends should we be paying attention to? Which features and benefits should we focus on? How do our customers feel about our brand? Where are they being underserved by our competitors? Without a deep understanding of your competitors and the market, the answers to these questions would be mere guesses. However, with effective competitive analysis, you can make strategic decisions that will set your brand apart and ensure long-term success. At its core, competitive analysis is about understanding the competition in your industry and using that knowledge to your advantage. By becoming intimately familiar with your competitors' strengths and weaknesses, you can make informed decisions that will differentiate your brand, meet your customers' needs, and ultimately lead to growth and success. When you hear the term competitive analysis, it's easy to conjure up images of James Bond-style espionage, complete with fake moustaches and covert operations to steal your competitor's secret sauce. But in reality, effective competitive analysis is less about undercover spying and more about strategic mapping of your industry landscape. While it may involve going undercover as a customer and speaking to your competitors' customer service reps, the ultimate goal is to gain a deep understanding of your competitors and the market in which they operate. By identifying what your competitors are doing well and where they fall short, you can create a positioning strategy that sets your brand apart as the better option for servicing your customers' needs. And while there may not be a literal secret sauce to uncover, understanding your competitors' unique selling propositions and marketing tactics can help you differentiate your brand and ultimately achieve success in your industry. Fundamentally, competitive analysis is about understanding your market and your competitors so that you can make informed, strategic decisions. It's about creating a roadmap that leads to a stronger, more effective positioning strategy and ultimately greater success for your brand. So while you may not need a tuxedo or a shaken not stirred martini to conduct effective competitive analysis, you do need the right tools, knowledge, and strategy to position your brand for success in a competitive marketplace. By mapping the landscape and uncovering key information such as similarities, differences, strengths, weaknesses, audience preferences, you can gain a deeper understanding of your competitors and identify opportunities to differentiate your brand. Through this process, you'll also gain valuable insights into your competitors' offers, customer sentiment, features, benefits, value, price points, and market positions. This information, when combined with audience persona analysis, provides the foundation for all positioning strategy decisions. Effective competitive analysis goes beyond simply identifying your competitors' strengths and weaknesses. It's about gaining a holistic understanding of your industry and using that knowledge to make strategic decisions that will set your brand apart. By identifying key differentiators, you can create messaging that resonates with your target audience and showcases the unique value your brand offers. At its core, the goal of competitive analysis is to gain a comprehensive understanding of the market landscape and identify potential gaps and opportunities where your brand can stand out. By analysing your competitors, you can gain valuable insights into their strengths, what they're doing well, and why their customers are loyal advocates. These strengths can serve as a source of inspiration for developing brands to introduce new aspects into their brand that have proven appeal to their target audience. However, the ultimate goal of a solid competitive analysis is to uncover potential gaps in the market where your audience is underserved. This could mean identifying shortcomings in the industry that your competitors are overlooking, discovering that your audience has mixed feelings about their current options, or uncovering opportunities that your competitors haven't yet capitalized on. Understanding these gaps and opportunities, you can create a differentiation strategy that sets your brand apart and resonates with your target audience. Regardless of how the information is used, the insights gained through competitive analysis provide a clear outlook for brand builders to make effective positioning decisions. By leveraging this knowledge, you can develop a positioning strategy that speaks directly to your audience's needs and ultimately leads to greater success for your brand in a competitive marketplace. Competitive analysis is essential for anyone looking to build a successful brand and business. Whether you're a startup or an established company, there are many steps involved in analysing your competitors. However, if you're going to do it, you need to commit to doing it properly. That's where the competitor analysis recipe comes in. A step-by-step guide can help you stay on track and avoid falling down a rabbit hole of wasted hours. By following this recipe, you can ensure that you cover all the necessary bases and gain a comprehensive understanding of your competitors and the market. Are you ready to gain a competitive edge in your industry? Next, I'm going to share with you the exact 14-step process that we use at Mac Creative when conducting competitor analysis for our clients. This proven framework was developed by the brand master Stephen Horahan and has been refined over the years to ensure that we cover all the necessary bases in the most organised and proactive ways possible. The first step in conducting effective competitive analysis is to create a data capturing tool that will serve as the foundation for your analysis. By gathering and organising data in a systematic way, you can gain a clear understanding of your competitors and the market they operate in. To create your data capturing tool, start by opening up a new spreadsheet and creating 2 columns. In the first column, title it Number and list the numbers 1 to 10 underneath. This will serve as a reference for your top 10 competitors. In the second column, title it Category and list the category of each competitor. This will help you identify similarities and differences amongst your competitors and their offerings. From there, create additional columns based on the data you gather from the preceding steps. This could include columns for pricing, product features, marketing strategies, customer feedback, and more. By organising your data in this way, you can easily compare and contrast your competitors and gain valuable insights that will inform your strategic decisions. Now that you have your data capturing tool in place, it's time to identify your top 10 most relevant competitors. Whether you're building a brand in an industry you're familiar with or working with new clients, the key is to focus on relevancy. Start by conducting a Google search for the product or service you offer and capture the top 10 results. Remember to keep your relevancy focus in mind and prioritize competitors that are most relevant to your brand. If your search results are dominated by multinationals and you're a small startup, consider getting more specific with your search to identify more relevant competitors. You can also use social media channels such as Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube to search for keywords or relevant hashtags. Another effective approach is to conduct keyword research and identify the highly relevant keywords your target audience searches for related to your brand. Tools like SEMrush can help you drill down into the brands that rank for these keywords. Whatever method you choose, remember that identifying the most relevant competitors is the critical starting point for effective competitive analysis. By focusing on relevancy and using a systematic approach, you can gain a deeper understanding of your competitors and the market they operate in. Now that you've identified the top 10 most relevant competitors, it's time to categorize them based on their relationship to your brand. There are 3 categories to choose from. Primary competition. These are your most relevant direct competitors. They share the same audience and offer similar or identical products or services. Secondary competition. These competitors serve your audience with a lower or higher end version of what you offer. They're fixing the same problem, but often for different people through a different experience. Tertiary competition. These are indirect competitors that operate in the same space. They might have slightly different customers and offer a slightly different solution, but there is crossover in what you do, and they could serve as an alternative. When categorizing your competitors, it's important to focus on relevancy rather than trying to cover the entire market. Your top 10 most relevant competitors may all fall into the primary category. When comparing competitors, always ask the question, who would my audience most likely use? By keeping your audience at the center of your analysis, you can gain valuable insights into their preferences and make strategic decisions that resonate with them. Now it's time to put yourself in your customer's shoes and experience your competitors' brands. This step is crucial because it allows you to gain a first-hand understanding of what it's like to be a customer of each of the brands on your top 10 list. To do this, you need to immerse yourself in each of your competitors' brands and experience all of their touch points. This could include visiting their website, signing up for their email list, calling their customer service, visiting their physical store or location, and even purchasing their products or services. By experiencing each of your competitors' brands from the perspective of a customer, you can gain valuable insights into their strengths and weaknesses. This information can help you identify areas where you can differentiate your brand and provide a better experience for your customers. So put on your metaphorical fake moustache and make it your business to experience each of your competitors' brands in as much detail as possible. This step may take some time and effort, but it's well worth it in terms of the insights you'll gain and the strategic decisions you'll be able to make. The visual brand of your competitors is often the first experience you'll have with their brand. If it's designed well, it should make a strategically intended impact and communicate specific characteristics. In this step, it's time to analyze the look and feel of your competitors' brands and the moods or feelings they evoke. Start by analyzing the overall user experience of their website and how the content is presented visually. Look at the color schemes, typography, images, and supporting visuals like icons or patterns. Pay attention to how they use these elements to communicate a certain message or evoke a particular feeling. In addition to digital, try to get your hands on any physically branded material, such as brochures or flyers. If your competitors have physical locations, this should be relatively easy. Ask yourself questions like, how does the overall look of the brand communicate a certain message? What is that message? What emotions or feelings does the visual brand evoke? Are there any design elements that stand out as particularly effective or ineffective? By analysing the visual brand of your competitors in detail, you can gain valuable insights into how they position themselves in the market and how you can differentiate yourself from them. It's time to study the messaging of your competitors as you read through the materials on their websites. Also, pay close attention to messaging they use across their physical branded material and social channels. Identify the themes that are repeated throughout their messaging. These themes communicate what the brand wants its audience to understand and associate with them, such as key benefits, descriptors of the target audience, and differentiators. It's also important to study the way in which they deliver their messaging. Are they using fact-based corporate language or engaging storytelling? Look for the tone and voice of their messaging and how it resonates with their audience. By studying the messaging of your competitors, you can gain a deeper understanding of their brand positioning and what they stand for. This information can help you differentiate your brand and create messaging that resonates with your audience in a unique and compelling way. Have any of your competitors adopted a human brand persona to deliver their message? If so, you can identify a core archetype that aligns with how the brand communicates. Look for specific characteristics that are on display through the visual brand or messaging. Pay attention to the language being used by the brand. Are they overly corporate, or do they use informal conversational language or even slang? In addition to language, examine the tone of voice that your competitors are using. Are they serious, witty, professional, playful, caring, or gritty? How would you describe the tone of voice they're using? And is it aligned with the visual brand and messaging? By examining the human brand persona of your competitors, you can gain a deeper understanding of how they communicate with their audience and what resonates with them. This information can help you develop your own brand persona that sets you apart from the competition and connects with your target audience on a deeper level. So take the time to carefully examine the human brand persona of your competitors and identify the characteristics, language, and tone of voice that are most effective. By doing so, you'll be well on your way to creating a unique and compelling brand persona that resonates with your audience. Time to engage personally in the content strategy of your competitors. What kind of content are they producing? Do they have a blog, a YouTube channel, or other platforms where they share content? Are they helping their audience with useful techniques and insights? Pay close attention to the content they produce and how it aligns with their brand messaging and persona. Look for ways in which they engage their audience and create conversations around their brand. Are they simply trying to generate likes, or are they genuinely engaging with their audience and providing helpful insights? Also, analyze the frequency and consistency of their content production. Are they producing content regularly, or is it sporadic and inconsistent? This can provide insights into the resources and dedication they have towards their content strategy. By engaging in the content strategy of your competitors, you can gain insights into what types of content resonate with their audience and how they create engagement. This information can help you refine your own content strategy and create content that resonates with your target audience on a deeper level. Start by asking yourself how your competitors are marketing their products or services. Are they using advertising? And if so, where are they advertising and what are they offering? Another aspect to consider is whether they offer free content in exchange for contact information, such as email addresses. If so, sign up with their opt-in form and analyze the emails that come through. You may be on an automated email sequence, which will eventually lead to an email with some kind of offer. Pay attention to the calls to action, CTAs, they offer you and analyze where they could take you and what messages are delivered to you. This can provide valuable insights into their marketing strategy and how they engage with their audience. Also, examine their social media strategy and how they use it to market their products or services. Look for ways in which they engage with their audience and create conversations around their brand. Analyze the frequency and consistency of their social media posts and whether they use paid advertising on social media platforms. By analyzing the marketing strategy of your competitors, you can gain insights into what marketing channels and tactics are most effective for reaching your target audience. This information can help you refine your own marketing strategy and create a unique and effective approach to reaching your audience. As you analyze their content, marketing, and overall presence, pay attention to the offers they make to their audience to become a customer. Examine how these offers are structured and what they entail. Do they offer a free trial or a low-cost entry, subscription? Do they provide discounts on the first product or services, or do they rely on messaging to convince their audience why they're the brand of choice? Also, consider the value proposition your competitors offer. What unique benefits do they provide to their customers, and how do they communicate those benefits? Do they focus on quality, affordability, or some other factor? Analysing offers made by your competitors can help you identify gaps in the market where you can differentiate your brand, offer something unique to your audience. It can also help you determine how to price your products or services and what kind of promotions to offer to attract new customers. As you analyse their messaging, branding, and overall presence, pay attention to the underlying message and the theme that is communicated throughout. This theme is aimed at positioning the brand in the mind of the audience based on a specific differentiator. A well-executed communication strategy should make it easy to identify the difference and the big idea that the brand is built around. Although your competitors may not specifically communicate their positioning strategy, they should be clearly communicating why their audience should choose them. This is their differentiator, and likely the reasons their customers have chosen them over other brands. If you can't easily identify your competitors' differentiators, it's not your fault, it's theirs. If you can't find it by looking for it, your shared audience won't see it either. Uncovering your competitors' differentiators and positioning strategy can help you understand what makes them unique and what you can do to differentiate your own brand in the market. It can also help you identify potential gaps in the market where you can offer something that your competitors are not providing to their customers. To fully understand your competitors' brand experience, it's important to evaluate their fulfillment and customer service process. If possible, make a purchase or use a trial version of their product or service. Take note of the entire process, from the ease of ordering to the delivery time and the packaging. Additionally, reach out to their customer service team and ask questions about the product or service. Record their responses and note the level of customer service you receive. This information will give you valuable insights into your competitors' strengths and weaknesses in fulfilling their promise to customers and providing a positive customer experience. Reviews are an essential aspect of competitor analysis as they provide valuable insights into the customer experience. By analysing reviews, you can gain an understanding of the strengths and weaknesses of your competitors from the customer's perspective. Pay attention to the common themes that appear in the reviews, such as: what do customers love about the brand? What are their pain points and complaints? Are there any recurring issues or patterns? How does the brand respond to negative feedback? Use this information to inform your own brand strategy and to identify areas where you can improve on your competitors. By taking the time to thoroughly analyse your competitors' reviews, you can gain a competitive advantage and create a better experience for your own customers. Now that you have compiled all of your research data, it's time to identify the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of each of your competitors. Take a closer look at each of your top 10 competitors and determine what they do well, where they fall short, and any potential threats or opportunities they may pose to your brand. Identifying their strengths will help you understand where your audience is being well served, and the threats will help you identify potential roadblocks to your differentiation strategy. Meanwhile, examining their weaknesses will help you identify areas where your audience is dissatisfied, and the opportunities will help you identify potential gaps in the market where your brand can come in and service their needs. Overall, conducting a SWOT analysis will provide a clearer picture of where your brand stands in relation to your competitors and can help you make more informed decisions as you develop your positioning strategy. Competitor analysis is a critical aspect of building a successful brand, and while it can be a tedious process, there are various tools that can help fast-track the research process. Here are some of the most useful tools to consider. PI Data Metrics. This tool provides data on trends and audience intent within your industry allowing you to shape your campaigns and compare against your competitors. SimilarWeb. With SimilarWeb, you can spy on all your competitors' marketing efforts, including website traffic, referrals, search traffic, social media, keywords, audience, and more. BrandWatch Audiences. This tool allows you to dig into the people who follow your competitors on social media, including their influencers and the content they share. Ahrefs. Ahrefs is a sophisticated SEO tool that enables you to analyze how your competitors are doing online with the content they're producing. You can also identify content gaps that you could fill. SEMrush. Another powerful SEO tool, SEMrush allows you to explore your competitors' keywords, paid search and rankings, giving you valuable insights into their marketing activities and how they're attracting your shared audience. SEMrush. While some of these tools are paid, others offer freemium levels or limited data usage that can still be useful. Incorporating these tools into your competitor analysis process can potentially save days of manual work and provide valuable insights to shape your brand strategy. Love it or hate it, conducting a competitive analysis is an essential step in building a successful and distinctive brand. Simply identifying a product or service that resonates with your audience is not enough. You must also know who the major players in the industry are and what they're doing to attract customers. Whether you are conducting a competitive analysis for your own brand or for a client, having a reliable technique is key. What works for one person may not work for another, so it's important to find a method that suits your needs. The 14-step recipe that I've outlined here is what I use and is an excellent resource for anyone who wants to conduct a thorough and effective analysis. By following these steps, you can gain valuable insights into your competitors' strategies, strengths, and weaknesses. So what are your thoughts? Have you used any of these techniques before? Or do you have a favourite approach? Let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video and found it useful, please do give it a like so that other people know how useful you found it, and subscribe to our channel for more guides, insights and resources. Until next time, please remember, with the right tools and techniques, you can build a brand that stands out from the crowd and attracts loyal customers for years to come.